I was actually at uni studying to be an accountant. That was 13, 14 years ago now. I didn't want to be an accountant. Went out washing cars. One of the people that I ended up washing cars for was the person I'm now in business with.
Ryan Smuts is a mortgage advisor. He joined Kris Pedersen Mortgages, and what he did, I spent quite a bit of time with him, just showing him the ropes and mentoring him and really just being there to help him out.
For about 3 months in that role, I think Kris came to me with a stack of books and said, read these, don't talk to me until you finish them. And I learned a lot about mortgages, banking, property and stuff that wasn't really in my wheelhouse as, someone studying accounting. And ended up learning the role from there, underwriting for Kris, and the rest is history. When I started as a financial advisor, I didn't know our industry existed. You don't go to school, even today, you don't go to school knowing that what we do actually is a role. It's not something that's taught. One of the first times I felt out of my depth was I was making a phone call. So I was shaking and I was worried. I'm unsure. I know everyone in the room's listening to me. And it's almost like that imposter syndrome where you're looking at someone who's doing really well, they're seeking advice from you, and you maybe feel like you're a little bit too new for the job.
Like anybody coming into the business, a lot of it is about reassurance, just answering some of the simple questions. Where do I go for this? Who do I talk to about that?
Bruce sort of acted as a bit of a mentor for me to teach me things like what it means to be someone who's young in the industry, who can learn to sort of work with clients that maybe there's an age disparity, build confidence in what we're doing and how we're helping them.
A lot of people think that you need a mentor. The first thing I teach people when they come into our business is you need multiple mentors. You need different people to be able to speak to so that you've always got someone to go to.
One of the ways that NZFSG has changed the way that I think, you can seek help from people in the industry who have so many different things to teach you. Never found someone who's doing well, who I respect, who then doesn't want to share information with you. I just don't think that you'd find a single person in our industry who'd be able to say anything other than a good word about Bruce. And it's because he's been the same person with integrity who would go out of his way to help people for decades. There's countless stories like mine that are exactly the same, where he'll do it for no apparent benefit, directly of his own, but he just wants to help. He wants to see people do better. I realized pretty early on that you're someone who needs to be dependable and someone that people can rely on when you take a role on like ours. Knowing that people have someone that they can rely on is hugely important.